Are you tired of people tuning out when you are in an online meeting? Or maybe you are tired of listening to people talking over and over again in the online meetings that you are at. For the most part, online meetings are really bad. You get people who are forgetting to turn off the mute button, or you get people who just go on and on. But today, the focus is on you and how you can make your own communication over online meetings even more purposeful, impactful, and clear. And today, I wanted to share with you 4 important points about how you can avoid being an online zombie, because we all know that feeling where someone just goes on, and after a while we tune out and we're just sick and tired of them. But what if you were also doing that for the audiences in your online meetings, for the people who are listening to you? What if you were the one who are making them zombified? Well, today we want to look at 4 important points where you can improve the quality of your interactions on online meetings. Well, the first and most important point is to clarify expectations. Very often when we go into online meetings, we know that people are probably multitasking. You see in their eyes are flickering, and when you say something, they might not necessarily take it in, or you might catch them not paying full attention. Their eyes are looking down, probably at the phone, or they are just flipping through pages, and they think that no one else knows. One useful method I've seen great online facilitators do is to draw awareness to this problem of multitasking. And in a recent online meeting I was at, an online facilitator brought this up, and he reminded the audience that wherever you are, be there. Don't try to multitask. Don't try and do something else. Just be there. And whilst this might sound simple, clarifying the expectations and telling people and reminding them about being there helps them to be clear about the expectations you have as the host of the online meeting. The second principle that you can use in your online meeting is to be concise. Keep it short, sweet, and simple. Don't be tempted to extend the quantity of what you say, because people online have much shorter extension spans. If you're not catching them within the first 20 seconds, you probably lost them. And so that leads on to the third point, that you need to create resonance within them. Resonance. This means that you have to create movement within them emotionally. How do you do this? Well, people do this through ways such as stories. Tell a story of someone in your online meeting. For example, it might be a story of a customer, or it might be a story of a complaint. These stories move us because we as human beings are natural storytellers. We love stories, and we love telling stories, and we love listening to stories. And when you create that kind of resonance with someone, you help to keep them engaged in what you say. The last point is to be able to, most importantly, create space. You saw there how I paused. And very often we in online meetings are tempted to fill gaps with silence and online chatter. We like to talk on and on and on and on without realizing that sometimes silence can be useful. One way is to institute phrases for silence. In online coaching sessions, I've seen my coach intentionally build in silences as part of the session. And these silences have a way of allowing us to simply be in the same room together and to connect on a deeper level than just physically being there virtually in the online meeting. Silence allows you to simply enjoy presence rather than simply racing from agenda point to agenda point. In closing, how can you be clearer in your online meetings and avoid zombifying people? The most important thing is relationship. Today in the pandemic, we are no longer physically together in rooms. That offers possibility rather than just problems. Today, you can connect across time zones and no longer need to fly. But with that privilege also comes a responsibility to use that privilege wisely. I hope that with these 4 principles, by creating resonance, by clarifying expectations at the start of the meeting, by creating resonance through things like stories, being concise, and lastly, by creating space through silences, you will be able to make your online meetings less zombie-like, but more possible. Well, tell me what was most helpful for you in the online meetings that you've been at. How have great facilitators or meeting attendees behaved? Let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear from you soon.